got the grace. Life and every other thing to fall into place.
Hello beautiful people, welcome to another video. Today we have a little bit of a book review. This book is called Coco the Money Bunny by Nicolette Mashile, and I'm really excited to read this book for you guys. It currently retails for 272 Rand and I purchased it at a local bookstore. They do also have a website for this book. So let's start off by reading the book and then we'll go into my commentary. This book is also a children's book. It is aimed for children that are 10 to 12 years old. However, children as young as 6 years old may be able to engage with the book. She did have an interview with SABC News. I was just doing my research for this video, and she said unfortunately the book is not selling as well as she thought, which I felt like was very unfortunate. It is currently available in English, Xhosa, Sepedi and isiZulu. I think they are going to expand into other languages, but as per the SABC News interview that you guys can find on YouTube, the book is not selling as well as they thought. So hopefully today's video will encourage some of you guys who are parents and those of you who are aunts like myself. I only have dogs as children, I don't have real children. Hopefully it will encourage you guys to go and grab a copy of the book. So this is what the cover looks like, and that is Coco over there, the money bunny. And here at the beginning, I think I'll avoid showing you guys because white doesn't pick up too well on the camera. It says,
"Hello, my name is Coco the money bunny. What is your name?"
And then the child should put in their name there.
"I live with my mom and dad in Johannesburg, South Africa. My favorite subjects are English, maths, EMS and life orientation. My parents are teaching me about the value of money, and these are some of my lessons that I would love to share with you. When you are done reading about my lessons, please share one of your stories with me at coco@nicolettem.com.
Okay, so you guys enjoy it when I do the voices, so I'll be doing the voices. Then they just have the contents and all the different chapters, and this one does actually have page numbers. Okay, so chapter 1, earning. Absolutely love how colorful these graphics are. They are super cute. Okay, so Coco the Great Help. One day, Coco the Money Bunny was sitting in the kitchen at home doing her life orientation homework while her mother was making dinner. Coco read something in a textbook that she didn't understand. It was called Pull Her Down Syndrome. Coco had never heard of this before, so she asked her mother, "Mom, what does pull her down syndrome mean?" "It's when people pull each other down," Mom replied. She was very busy cooking. "What do you mean?" asked Coco. "Like they physically pull each other down to fall?" No, Mom said. "It's like, you know what? Use my iPad, search for it on the internet, read up on it, and I'll explain a little bit better later." Mom was unhappy with herself that she couldn't explain things right away to Coco. Coco grabbed her mom's iPad and tried to go on the internet, but she couldn't. "Mom, it's not working," she said. "Why not?" asked Mom. "Pass it here." Coco gave Mom the iPad and Mom tried to log on to the internet. Suddenly, Mom looked upset. "Oh no," she said. "Hish, it's the 28th of the month. I think we didn't pay for the Wi-Fi and we don't have any more money in the budget for it." Mom turned away and said quietly to herself, "Phew, I have to take extra work to pay for it." Coco heard what Mom said. She sighed. If her mom took more work, it would mean late nights and early mornings. Coco wouldn't get to spend time with her, and Mom wouldn't be able to help her with her homework. The next day, Coco came up with an idea. She would earn money so that Mom didn't have to take extra work. Coco rode around the complex on her bike. She took her money box with her and asked each family if she could do any work for them. She told them they could pay her whatever they could afford. At the first house, the Kumalos asked Coco to pick up the litter. After Coco was done, Miss Kumalo put some money into her money box. Then Coco went to 5 more families around the estate where they lived. Lena Coco get she's bani. Udulakara estate, gated community. Each family paid her for doing small things around their house. When the sun was setting, Coco rode home on her bike. She was tired, but very happy. She had a huge smile on her face when she showed Mom how much money was in the money box. There was 250 Rand in total.
Here, Mom, no need to get extra work to pay for the Wi-Fi. Now we can browse the internet together,
said Coco proudly.
And you have time to help me with my homework,
she added.
By the way, Mom, pull her down syndrome is like when we as girls criticize or look down on each other unfairly,
chirped Coco. Mom just smiled. So at the end of every chapter, they have a little summary over here with the lesson for the chapter. So this one says, what is earning? Earning means being paid money for doing a job. We need to make money in order to pay for things like Wi-Fi and food. But earning can also mean making money from investments. Ways to earn money. After you've done all your chores around the house, like washing the dishes or taking out the trash, do extra ones and ask your mom, dad, grandparents, or whoever is looking after you if they can pay you for this. Start a small business. For example, you could sell ice lollies, ice block as popularly called, where Kokwani Granny lives, to other kids who live on your street. Sometimes money can be given as a gift. What is a budget? A budget is a plan on how to use your money. And then over here, it has an example of what a budget is. Coco earns 100 Rand from doing house chores, and this is her budget. How much money Coco has to spend? 100 Rand. What Coco spends her money on? 10 Rand for giving to the Nelson Mandela Children's Fund, 10 Rand to put away in her money box, 10 Rand to put into her savings money jar, 10 Rand for new sneakers for Christmas, 10 Rand for buying supplies for her ice lollies business, and 50 Rand for tuck shop snacks. Over here, they have an activity after they have summarized the lesson for the chapter. Use family pizza night to show the basics of budgeting, where the pizza represents the family income and each slice represents a different expense. For example, groceries, house, school fees, and electricity. Chapter 2, Saving. Okay, so the graphics on this are super cute. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera, but they actually have the Batu sneakers over here, the Batu shoes, which I think is really great. It really hones in the message of a proudly South African children's book and something that is relatable to children in this day and age. Coco wants new sneakers. One day, Coco, the money bunny, went to the mall with her parents. She held her mom's hand as they walked past all the shops. Coco was so excited to see all the latest gadgets, sneakers, and other really cool things. There was one sneaker shop near the banks that sold all the coolest and latest sneaks. They even had special limited edition sneakers. Coco saw a pair she really wanted behind the glass at the front of the shop. She jumped up and down and pointed at them and asked, "Mom, can I get those?" "Unfortunately, we don't have the money to buy you shoes every time you like a pair, Coco," Mom said. "But Mom, there's the bank." Coco pointed at the ATM nearby. I see, Mom said. "But just because there's a bank there, it doesn't mean that we always have money. But you can save for the sneakers if you really want them." Coco was disappointed.
"How long do I have to save for?"
she asked. "Well, let's find out how much they are," said Mom. They went into the shop and walked up to the front counter. A salesman was standing at the till. Mom asked him how much the shoes were.
"Those are the latest Batu sneakers,"
he said.
"So they go at about 800 Rand.
"Wow, 800?
Coco said.
"I'll never have that."
"Not right now, but if you save some of your pocket money and you do all your chores around the house, you can have it in a few months," explained Mom. "We give you 200 Rand pocket money a month. You also get 50 Rand extra every week for doing all your chores. That means you get 400 a month. If you save some of that money for a few months, you can get the sneakers."
"That sounds like a great idea, Mom,"
Coco said. She then worked out how long she would have to save for to get the sneakers.
"I'm going to take packed lunch to school every day so I don't have to spend money at the tuck shop. I'll save half my pocket money every month, and in 4 months I can buy the sneakers."
"That sounds about right," said Mom, looking proud of Coco. What is saving? Saving means not spending all your money at once, putting some away in your money box in a safe place to use in the future or until you have enough money to buy something you cannot afford right now. Goals for saving. Fill up your money box. Save for something you like. Save 10% of your pocket money every month. If you get 100 Rand pocket money, you should save 10 Rand, which is 10% of 100 each month. Saving with the big 5. So right here they have an activity after the summary, and it just says 10% of the Rhino 10 Rand note, and then the child should figure out how much 10% of 10 Rand is, and going all the way up to the leopard 200 Rand. So 10% of 200, and then the child should fill in right over here what 10% of 200 Rand is. Okay, so I do not want to read the whole book. It is a bit of a chunky book. It really isn't that chunky, but for kids this will take them a good amount of time. And I must say I'm really disappointed with the interview I watched. Nicolette had an interview with SABC News, and she stated that the book is not selling as well as she thought, which is really disappointing for me, because not only is this a highly educational book, but it has activities that really allow your child to absorb all the lessons that they were taught in the book and to summarize them, and also show that they fully understand and grasp each concept, whether it's saving, investment, giving. They have tons of different themes throughout the book. This is a fantastic book. If I had human children, I would absolutely get this book for them. I love that they have activities within the book, and I think it's priced really well, priced at 272 Rand. You guys will see at the back of the book, they have all the answers. So if you're a parent who also does not know what a deposit is, what an income is, what bank and debt is, all the different stuff throughout the book, they actually have the answers there. And I know that may sound funny to some of you guys, but the culture, or rather the lifestyle that we live in South Africa, a lot of parents don't live with their children. Their children live with their grandparents, but you don't want your child to miss out on lessons simply because you're not there to teach them. So if your parent is not knowledgeable about these topics and doesn't know themselves, they would be able to refer to the back of the book for the answer. So for those of you who might feel like, why wouldn't a parent know that stuff? Everybody's not in the same situation. Not everybody's privileged to grow up with their parents, and not everybody is privileged enough to have parents who may be as educated as you are yourself. Okay, so some people do live with their grandparents, and that's quite common in the South African economy, just the South African way of life, particularly in the Black community. Okay, so over here they have tons of other activities as well. They even have a word search puzzle, which is really, really nice. And there's a lot to do with this book. It's not just a book to read. It's not cute with cute graphics. It is something that will really set your child up for thinking about finances, being intentional about finances. And I think this book is really, really well done. So the animation and including Batu sneakers in the storyline and in the graphics is really smart. It really relates it to the South African market. And even on the cover of the book, and even at the back of the book, you'll see Coco, the money bunny, is wearing Batu sneakers as well. I absolutely love that. So the book is aimed for children who are 10 to 12 years old. However, a child as young as 6 years old would be able to engage with it. I absolutely love that they have activities throughout the book. They have page numbers, they have clear chapters, so you can know that today I want to teach my child about saving. This is the chapter that talks about saving, and you can really focus and hone in on that theme for your child. They also have a YouTube channel, which is really exciting for me. So I looked at the YouTube channel, and there was just one thing that I didn't understand. I mean, they didn't continue with the YouTube channel, which I think is quite unfortunate. A lot of kids these days are hooked on tablets and technology. They don't really read books unless they're in school. So I think the YouTube channel is a missed opportunity, not only to monetize the story and get some AdSense within the story, but also just to spread the message of the existence of the book. I wish they'd been more consistent with their YouTube channel. But on the YouTube channel, I don't know if Coco is even richer than I thought. I mean, Coco lives in a gated community according to the story, but Coco ki exchange student. Like, if you listen to the clip of Coco, he's speaking with like a British accent, and I'm just like, Khanti Coco, I'm South Africa. I don't understand why I busy accent.
Join me, Coco, the money bunny, on my journey to learn about what money is and the best way to make my money work for me. Together, we will learn about the power of earning, spending wisely, saving for a goal, and why time is so powerful for investing. But most importantly, spreading love and cheer through sharing our money.
So Nicolette, I hope you guys will fix that. It is very important for our children to hear characters, animations that speak like them, that sound like them, that wear the same items as them, and not making it seem like these stories are international. These are proudly South African stories, and Coco should sound like a black child. Coco should sound like a South African child of whichever race they want to make him, which him or her, which, by the way, in one of the interviews, they spoke about not wanting to make Coco a black child or a colored child or an Indian child. They just wanted to make him a bunny or her a bunny, him or her. But for me, oh, it's a her. Coco is a her. Okay, I'm reading the back of the book. Coco is a her. They didn't want to like make her a particular race, which I understand, but at the same time, black kids lack representation. There's a lack of representation for kids. So while I understand the idea behind it, we do need representation. And when black writers write books, I think personally that there's nothing wrong with the character being black. It does not take away from the story relating to any South African child of any race. I do, however, feel that representation for black characters, black cartoons, just like what they did internationally with Dora the Explorer and not making her Caucasian, it's important because we already have Barbie and all these other cartoons that are not our race. And I think that representation is important, but I understand why they wanted to make Coco, they wanted to make her not of a particular race, even though to me she looks black. Nicolette, Coco looks black, but yeah, in one of her interviews she stated that they did not want, they made her bunny simply just to not give her a particular race. Okay, so one of my cons, which I've spoken about with Shudu's book as well, the former Miss South Africa Shudu Musida, is that there's no braille, guys. Children with disabilities are constantly overlooked. They're constantly overlooked, and it's something that really hurts me. I really wish that they had considered that. Like I stated, Coco sounds like Peppa Pig, like and I don't understand why she has a British accent when she is clearly this British accent, but who knows, maybe she has family from bunny. So they actually had a reading club called Future Millionaires. Absolutely love the name of the reading club. It was a reading club available on their website, and it was 500 Rand for 5 months. So you got a copy of the book, you got additional activity worksheets, which is really, really great, and a pair of Coco the Money Bunny socks, and you also got a 50 Rand voucher and assistance opening a shares account on behalf of a minor, which is really, really interesting for me. With the age range that they have for this book, I wish they had stickers, or maybe they can create stickers, because I think kids of this age range would enjoy stickers as part of the activity book. I think children would love that. But overall, such a fantastically written book. The graphics are absolutely beautiful. I get why Coco has the same accent as Peppa Pig. Maybe they couldn't find a voiceover artist in time for them to post the YouTube video, but I really hope they will rework that. And to any parent watching this, those of you who are aunts and uncles, those of you who have children in your life, highly recommend this book. This is fantastically done. Nicolette and your entire team, this is brilliant. Please don't be discouraged. There is so much more that can be done. I know in one of the interviews she speaks about finding a way to get this book into the school's curriculum and getting this into the education system, which I think would be absolutely fantastic. So I hope our government will be able to consider that. We're so tired of these stories that do not relate to us, Shakespeare's and all that kind of stuff. No, guys, we need truly proudly South African stories that we can have as part of the books that our children read, and the learning outcomes are absolutely hit by this book. It is brilliantly done. The activities, summarizing everything. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I read throughout the entire book and I absolutely love this book. So you guys will find the link to purchase this online. For those of you guys who might not have a bookstore near you, you can purchase this online and they deliver door to door nationwide. Nicolette does have a financial book for adults that I'm still reading. I am not done with it, but if any of you guys are interested in a little review or just a read through of the book, definitely let me know. I would love to read it for you guys. My name is Namalina. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
I got too much grace, yeah. I got the grace, yeah. Life and every other thing to fall into place.